Okay, so in this assignment number 4, we're going to be looking at setting up your autoresponder integration and then setting up some follow-up emails with your profit funnel. So I currently use Actionetics and GetResponse. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go and hover on account and then go and click on integrations. So as you can see, I've already got a few set up here. I use EverWebinar, I use the internal Actionetics inside of Clickfunnels, and I also use GetResponse purely because that's what I used prior to coming into Clickfunnels, and I've just never got around to moving it all across. But as you can see here, you can click Add New Integration. So if you're already using, for instance, Aweber, Infusionsoft, which is kind of like a swear word around Clickfunnels, you'll be able to see in here all the different autoresponders that can integrate with Clickfunnels Active Campaign, Aweber, as I said, Constant Contact, Drip, EverWebinar. You know, you can see there's quite a range in here. If you're already using something like Aweber, then maybe stick to Aweber. If not, I'm going to go and show you through how to set up GetResponse today to integrate with GetResponse. It's cheap, it's easy to use. $10 a month is what it's going to cost you to get set up. So down below, I'll give you a URL where you can go and get a 30-day trial with GetResponse, and then once you've set that up, it's pretty simple. So you've got your new GetResponse account. You're going to click Add New Integration. And then for this example, we're going to click on GetResponse, call it a name, and then you're going to go across to GetResponse and get your API key. So you're going to go down to in your GetResponse account, hover on account, click integrations, and then you're looking for your API, and then you're going to copy this long code here. Not sure if that copied, but. And then you'd obviously enter that in here. Now I'm not going to click create integration because I've already got GetResponse integrated, and that's pretty much going to then set you up with your GetResponse integration. So that just basically means that GetResponse can now talk to Clickfunnels and vice versa. So you can see mine's already set up in there. And then once you've done that, we're going to come back to our funnels, specifically your profit funnel. And we're also going to go and set up a campaign inside your GetResponse account so you can link the two. So on the right hand side here, you can see I've got plenty of campaigns where I used to use this quite a lot. You're just going to click on Create Campaign. So let's call this Profit Funnel Test. And again, you can't have any space in here. This is only for your benefit in a way. Okay, so that's successful. So we're going to go in now and edit the campaign settings. So these are the settings that are going to run through the whole of this campaign. You see it there, Profit Funnel Test, subscription via email. I'm going to turn that off. Receive an email every time you subscribe it. Now, if you're starting out, you may want to see this because it's quite exciting to get those first few coming through, and obviously you can select which email account you want it to come through. I've got several in there. I'm not going to use that on this one, and I'm going to remove that. And we're going to go into the profile. You can enter a campaign title. So let's just stick with what we said. And you can add your logo. So let's stick our funnels qualified logo in there. Okay, and the last bit is the permissions. So in permissions, you want to we don't want to double opt-in, so we're going to deselect these, and you want to just select what email address you want it to come from. I've already got support@funnelsqualified.com there, and that's your settings set up. So now we want to come in and create an autoresponder, and we want it to go out instantly, day 0, and obviously we want to make sure we're on the correct list. What did we call that? Was it profit? There it is, Profit Funnel Test. Let's just call that welcome email for now. And then if you've got messages already previously written, you can come in here and select any of these. Okay, so let's just grab one. So this is part of my soap opera sequence. And obviously I can come in and edit this page. The soap opera sequence is exactly as it sounds. For anyone that's watched UK soaps or US, it's the same thing. Dallas Dynasty, EastEnders, Coronation Street. You know, at the end of every single series, there's a bit of a cliffhanger that makes you want to tune back in tomorrow or next week. And that's the idea of the soap opera sequence. The first 4, 5, 6 days, you want to be leaving them hanging so that they make sure that they open day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay, so you can obviously change these. This is your subject line, and this is my from. So now we're inside the editor. You can see this is very similar to ClickFunnels. You click on things and you can start editing and playing around with them. You know, we are going to put down below some an example introduction series, and you can then add your stories into those. The idea is you want to keep, you know, you want to get them to know, like, and trust you. That's the most important part of the first 5 or 6 emails. So getting your story in that soap opera sequence is really, really key. Okay. So once you've edited this, so you can see here that you can drag in images. You can add additional text down below. You can, you know, you can add buttons. It's quite a cool little editor inside of GetResponse. But just for now, we're just going to leave this. So you can see here, we'll talk about this more in the follow-up sequences, examples we're going to give you. But I'm already alluding to day 2. I'm kind of giving them a little bit of a teaser about what's going to happen in day 2. So the idea is I want them to open this first email, get engaged with me, find out a little bit about me, and then make sure I remind them about day 2, watch your inbox tomorrow. And I'll always send a whitelist email as well on day 1. Because nowadays, people's email accounts are just so guarded that 90% of emails don't even hit their inbox. It goes straight into their spam. So we want to make sure that they understand that we need to get this valuable information to them. Again, we'll give you a whitelist example and show you how to create a whitelist page in ClickFunnels that's just kind of done for you. So that's that one done. So let's click Save and Publish. What's quite cool in GetResponse is you've got this calendar view, so I can instantly see what emails I've got going what day. And if I want to add another one now, just click this button here and I add day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, etc. So you can set up as many days as you want that are going to go out automatically to that potential client who's coming to your profit funnel. And you can keep, once you've done your sort of 5-6 day soap opera sequence, that's when you can start dropping in emails in through here, promoting the products again that are in steps 1 and 2 in your profit funnel. So if we go back to our profit funnel now, and we go into these pages here, into edit page, and all you're going to do is hover on settings and click integrations. As you can see, I've got nothing integrated here currently. Select integration, and for yourself you'll only either have GetResponse, or if you've gone for Actionetics, or you've got one of the other integrated autoresponders that you've been using, click GetResponse, add to campaign, and then I'll just give that a little refresh, and then I'm just going to go and find the profit funnel. There it is, profit funnel test, and then click save, and then that will then, when someone opts in here, that will automatically send out your day 1 email. Now the other thing we did forget to mention is that obviously in that day 1 email we'll show you an example day 1 email. You will need to add the URL back to your thank you page. So I'm going to click out of that. I'm not going to save that integration. So day 1's email is going to send them back to your custom domain, which will now be here, /thank you, and then you're going to copy that and add that into day 1's email in around the top. So as you can see here, it would be in and around here somewhere, just to make sure. Now, although they get sent straight to the thank you page, so many people are lazy, so many people won't follow through. So you want to be instantly hitting their email account and reminding them in this top section, you know, don't forget to go and download your book, your free funnel strategies. Here's the link, and then you're going to hyperlink it in here somewhere. Okay. Again, we'll give you an example of that first email to send out and the first 5 or 6. So naturally you're going to want to change that in both of these pages, exactly the same. Go into integrations, add your integration, GetResponse for this example, add to campaign, and then go and find profit funnel test. Okay, and that is as simple as it is. Obviously, we're going to help you now to add day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and then to add some follow-up emails down below here. But get started, take action, go and get signed up with your GetResponse account if you have no autoresponder. If you're already using one, great, let's get you integrated into your Clickfunnels account. If you really want this business to flourish, I recommend using Actionetics. This is where I've got all of my autoresponders now, apart from the ones that I need to move across from GetResponse. This is where everything goes from. It is a $297 investment per month, but you're going to get much more value from that, and you also get backpack included with that. Any questions, just drop us an email in support. Get started and get cracking on setting up your autoresponder and your integrations and your follow-up campaign from your download of the funnel strategies.